You'll go through a lot of changes during your school life. Switching schools or starting a new year or class can be one of the biggest changes you'll go through. It can feel like a real struggle when suddenly things are different. You might feel like the rules you once knew have now changed, and you can't guess what's going to happen next in a new environment. There are lots of things you might worry about. Which bus do I take? Do I know where my classroom is? How will I find my locker? What if I'm late? Will I remember my password? What if I fail my exams? It's easy to think everyone else has everything worked out and is all settled in. It might feel like you're never going to get the hang of this new place. But you're not the only person who is having these issues and feelings. Physical reactions can be caused by your anxious thoughts. Your hands might sweat or shake. Your heart might start beating faster. You might feel butterflies in your stomach, or you get a headache or start feeling dizzy. To get rid of these feelings and thoughts, you might start changing your behavior. You might avoid school because it's making you feel bad about yourself. You might not want to study or be around your new classmates at all because it reminds you too much of what is making you anxious. Not thinking about the changes or transition you're going through at school might seem like a good way to make the feelings go away, but unfortunately, it's not going to make things any easier. It may end up trapping you in a cycle that becomes more difficult to escape. The anxiety you feel around situations of change can be overwhelming. But it's important to know you can manage the feelings. The best way to start dealing with anxiety is to tell someone. There's a good chance your new friends might be going through the same thing as you. You could also talk to your parents or teachers, or a sibling who has been through the same thing before. They can help you gather helpful, practical information about where you're going and how to prepare for your transition. Your school will be your greatest support through your transition. Ask if you can go in early to look around before your first day. You might be able to meet your teacher, see your classroom, and find out your class schedule. Doing some preparation homework or advanced reading will help you to feel in control and ready for whatever you need to face. If you still don't feel totally prepared, you can learn ways to find calm when your anxious thoughts come along. Write down your worries and take a close look at whether what you're thinking actually makes sense. This can help stop negative thoughts before they get out of control. Talk back to them. Are you only imagining the worst-case situations? And how likely are they to actually come true? Write down some happy, positive thoughts that make it easier to shut down your anxiety. Read them at school when you feel yourself starting to worry. Find a way to relax that works for you. Listening to music, going for a run, watching your favorite movie, or doing breathing exercises. Mindfulness is a great way to bring your focus away from an anxious mindset and focus on the present. Sometimes you just need a break. Getting enough sleep and giving your brain time to switch off will also help you keep control of anxiety. Or try simply telling yourself to go along with this new and exciting change. You can say to yourself, "This is what is happening, whether I like it or not, and that's okay." The more you can accept something and not fight against it, the easier it will be for you to move into that new thing, whatever it is. This can help to calm yourself down so you can work out the best way to manage a new situation. When you've got a big change coming up at school, it's best not to avoid it. Prepare yourself as much as you can and find ways to work through anxious thoughts and feelings that feel right for you. It will make the transition process a lot smoother, so you can make the most of what new and exciting things changes can bring.
If you liked this video, you can find it and so many more at ClickView.net. Sign up for free today.